Good morning, Chaos Coordinators. It's Tuesday, June 3rd, and while most people are still nursing their weekend hangovers, we're over here dodging wildfires, tracking political storms, and trying to remember if we drank cold coffee or just forgot it existed. If you came for facts with a side of fire, some deeply concerned sarcasm, and a mom who's too tired to sugarcoat the truth, you're in the right place. Let's dive in. The Democracy Pact, because voting might need a bodyguard. Senator Chris Murphy just dropped political thunder with the launch of the American Mobilization Project PAC, and the timing isn't exactly subtle. Announced on June 2nd, the new PAC aims to challenge Golden Dawn's administration and its Republican loyalists. With over $2 million earmarked for swing states and voter registration, Murphy warned that without action, democracy may not survive past 2026. Left-leaning outlets are treating this like a rescue mission for democracy. Centrists minding their tone, and the right quiet as a church mouse during drag brunch. Whether you think this is overblown or overdue, one thing's clear. Murphy is not waiting to find out if the ballot box still exists in 2 years. And while Murphy is planning a rescue mission for democracy, someone else might want to plan a rescue mission for FEMA's leadership brain cells. Hurricane? What hurricane? FEMA Director David Richardson told his agency he didn't know hurricane season existed during an all-hands meeting. Yep, the man in charge of disaster response missed a memo printed on every Florida refrigerator since the dawn of time. Even worse, he has no plans to revise FEMA's disaster response strategy as we head into what experts say could be one of the most severe hurricane seasons yet. The left calls it negligence. The center calls it confusion. I call it how to lose a coastline in 10 days. And just when you thought that was the most chaotic forecast on today's docket, let's check in on the team actually responsible for tracking the skies. Forecast, partly staffed with a chance of chaos. The National Weather Service is patching holes left behind over 560 lost employees due to layoffs and retirements. Only 125 new hires and 155 transfers have been approved. That's like showing up to a hurricane with a pool noodle and a prayer. The left calls it dangerous. The center mumbles about temporary adjustments. And the right? Pretending weather is a hoax unless it's raining on their golf game. Bottom line, we're heading into climate chaos with a skeleton crew and an outdated map. Good luck, Gulf Coast! With our disaster response agencies short-staffed and clueless, let's fly through what else is going down with this week's quick hit. Austin's water woes deepen. Stage 2 drought restrictions are in full effect. Hope you love beige. Your lawn's about to match the desert. Canadian wildfire smoke chokes U.S. skies again. Canada's forests are smoking out the Midwest. No, not recreationally. Wear your mask. Meta tightens rules on AI-generated political ads because if your favorite candidate suddenly starts twerking in a campaign ad, it better be real. Measles cases surge across the U.S. Over 100,000 cases reported. Unvaccinated folks, this one's not just a rash. Job growth slows amid economic uncertainty. 125,000 jobs were added in May. Not bad, not great, definitely not stable economy energy. AI threatens white-collar jobs. Anthropic CEO says 50% of entry-level office jobs might disappear within 5 years. So yeah, maybe skip that overpriced MBA. And after all of that, let's pause for a moment for a real power. Not from politicians, not from bureaucrats, but from the people who actually care. Tell me something good. Over 100 celebrities, including Ariana Grande and Sabrina Carpenter, just signed an open letter demanding the Trump administration reinstate funding for LGBTQ plus youth suicide prevention. It's Pride Month, and instead of just posting rainbows, these stars are putting pressure where it counts on a government that keeps cutting life-saving services in the name of budget discipline. The message? Loud and glittery. LGBTQ plus lives are not negotiable. Not this month, not ever. That's it for today, friends. From clueless disaster directors to democracy hanging by a group chat, one thing's clear. We're not living in boring times. I'll be back tomorrow with more headlines, more receipts, and probably a diaper change mid-script because #BumLife doesn't stop just because the world's on fire. Until then, stay curious, stay kind, and stay loud. And to the people in the back, still pretending everything's fine, sweetie, blink twice if you need help. This has been your SassCast. Let's keep making sense of the nonsense together. See you tomorrow.